So the purpose of working on these team system webinars that we do around the first of every month for Platinum members is for absolute clarity on exactly what to do and how to get it done to build a super profitable business that will work without your involvement. Okay, you cannot have a super profitable business without employees, without help. And the help and the employees that you have must be really good. Otherwise, they will make your life worse, right? And good people that are motivated, that have good skill sets and good alignment with your value, Shane, they're going to help you build the business. They're going to like be motivated to take the bull by the horn, so to speak, and implement things that you need help implementing. So I can't overstate it. It's impossible. Your business is as good as whoever you have around you. All right, so what we're going to work on here now is I'm going to introduce you guys to what should be happening on the recruiting side on a daily standpoint. And I'm going to do that with Shane here. So Shane needs help. So we're going to go down the road of generating more help. So Shane's going to implement the same omnipresent system, but for recruiting agents. Okay, so to help us a little bit more on that, Shane, right now, you're doing pretty good generating a lot of leads from like one of your Google ads performs really well. You get a pretty good bit of leads from Google pay-per-click, I think. Is that right?
Yeah, we're getting about 16, 17 leads a day.
All right, so pretty good, pretty consistent. And the reason you're doing that is because you want more prospects, buyers and sellers, predictability. So it gives you a measure of predictability in your business. If you're getting 16 leads a day, you've got 16 opportunities a day to generate a client. Whereas if you didn't have it, you would be like, well, I need business. What am I going to do? Right? So the same thing should really take place in recruiting whenever you go down the path to needing help. It's ABR, always be recruiting, which is like, it's the same thing as always generating leads for your business. You would never not generate leads for your real estate company, I would think. Can you imagine a time not trying to generate leads? I can't. I should qualify that, Shane, because you've talked to Platinum members before who've generated a lot of leads and they cut their lead generation off. I got too many leads, I can't get to them, so I stopped that. And I'm like, go get people. Don't stop it. Go build it. So massive mistake, by the way, for people that want to build something. You don't stop marketing. All right, you start recruiting people, and that's where we are today. So same thing happens. So you need an HR system, human resources system, that will run just like your lead generation systems do to recruit people. That's what ABR is, always be recruiting. So this is the technology, Shane, that powers our business. So I'm going to download this team system manual, and when I open it up, we have to basically say that this is Craig's opinion or suggestion, or this is how you do it. You take it literally. So when I go to page number 2, I'll just give my 2 cents on it as the coach. Okay. When I first saw that from Craig, he said, tell the world you're looking for team members. And I was like, wow, the world, that's a big place. But it's a literal thing. That's the recruiting system. That the more it's a secret, we're operating, in secrecy, secret agents or whatever do they call them. So telling the world is like, wow, that's big. Right. So immediately it's an obscurity problem. Like our number one problem is not enough people know who we are and what we do and the benefits of all that. So that's why most companies fail, is they just can't get their story into the marketplace at a level high enough and it paces fast enough to basically make a profit. Their expenses exceed their income because they're unable to sell fast enough. So your job, Shane, now is like, you know how to generate business. You got an overflow of it. Now it's time to scale this thing up more and you need help. So this is a literal thing. We're going to tell the world here. So we have to decide, like, what is that? Like, how do you tell the world something? Where is the world? Okay. And we agreed, Shane, that the world is pretty much online. Shane, you mentioned it. You said it earlier. This will be good because I think other people will relate to this. You said that you have a past track record of sometimes recruiting and then sometimes not recruiting people. You would kind of do it and then back off of it. Is that right?
Yeah, I kind of did the sometimes be recruiting method. When I felt like I needed to add some people, I did some recruiting and then I shut it down. And then, 6, 7 months later, I needed some recruiting and it took me a couple of months to generate some steam to actually start recruiting.
All right.
Big
Let's just agree right now that just like you're trying to escape obscurity to generate buyers and sellers, just do the same thing when recruiting agents. Now, here's what's funny about this omnipresent recruiting strategy is that you actually get more buyers and sellers too. You know, have you ever heard this, Shane? Or you've heard people say it, I know. Oh, I see you everywhere.
Yeah.
Yes. So it makes your marketing to buyers and sellers stand out more, especially your remarketing. So recruiting, you don't want to dip your toe in the water. Once you need help, and I'm going to go in and say that's everyone here, you need help. You need administrative help. You need inside sales agent help. You need outside sales agents help. You need help. How many of you guys have gotten a listing and you could easily have held it open on Sunday and generated another 25 prospects from it, but you didn't do it because you were busy fishing or going on a family trip or going to church or doing something else non-business related, let alone business related? Yes, that's all of us. But if you would have had help, you could have easily had the thing open and generated another 25 plus prospects in 1 hour. That's what I'm talking about. So growing a business or achieving more from it is simply a choice. And the choice that I'm encouraging you guys to make today is to don't go, how would Craig say it, half-ass. Don't do that. Don't dip your toe in the water. You know, don't shortcut it. Don't do some of it. Once you need help, we're going to go all in to do it. So this omnipresent thing that we're all familiar with works great for recruiting too.